Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this week's segment of Get Baked with me. It's more of a wake and bake this week because, one, I'm going to change my release time. It's going to be 4:20 a.m. instead of p.m. so that anybody in my area at least can get it first thing in the morning. And I don't know. I think across the pond it might be still in the afternoon. Who knows? But anyways, so whatever. This is what we're doing. Eggnog pancakes. Why not? 'Tis the season. So we're gonna get this started because it's early. I'm hungry and I just want this to happen. So we're gonna turn this pan on a little bit over medium because I want it. I know I had butter around here. What did I do with it? Did I put it in here? I did put it in here. Why did I do that? I don't know. This is what happens when you do things early. I think I was going to melt it, but what's the point? It's going to go in the pan. It's going to go in the pan. So we've got 1.5 cups of flour. We're just going to set you down there. There's the other half. Now, in here, I've got a pinch of salt. And if I'm correct, I believe it was, because I measured this out and then walked away. I want to say it was 1.5 of baking powder, but you know what? If I'm wrong, I will fix that in editing because I will be a little bit more coherent at that point. But it is a baking powder and some salt. So the whole point of this is we're going to whisk it. I didn't want to use this one because this one was leaking on me. It was being a pain in the butt. Oh, I put it up here. My goodness. This is what happens. It's too early. I'm only 1 coffee in. I think I might brew on while doing this. Now, this is just an added bonus. I find that something that really screams eggnog to me is the nutmeg. So I'm just adding a little fresh nutmeg into it. That is completely optional. You don't have to use whole fresh nutmeg. Do I recommend it? 100%. It is well worth it. All you need is like a little cheese grater like this. I use this as my zester. So I keep it in with my baking stuff so nobody else uses it and clunks it up with cheese. And yeah, I mean, fresh nutmeg, nothing is better. So we've whisked it all together so you can see. I know my lighting. I'm standing in my lighting, so I know I block everything, and I apologize for that. Again, I'm hoping for Christmas to get some lights so we can put some light on me this way so I don't block this way, because otherwise I'd be cooking way back here and the stove is here. So we can't have this. So again, my apologies. So this is going to be pretty easy. Next step, you can use a spoon. I prefer to use a spatula just so I can scrape down the edges. You make a well in the center. You're going to add in your eggnog. And you're going to add in some egg. And I need a little bit. I think I'm going to do. Okay, bear with me. And we're going to do a little bit of oil. You can also use, I believe it's like clarified butter. You could probably just use regular butter. But this is what I got, so this is what I'm going with. And now we're just going to mix that all in. Oh, that fresh nutmeg smells really good. And yes, my hair is disheveled. I am in my pajamas. I'm sure you've observed this by now, but this is the whole point of breakfast. I mean, it's not too often that Well, I guess you know what? No, influencers, they get up perfect, don't they? I mean, so the only thing you want to make sure with this is that you don't have any clumps of flour in there that are going to bust open when you go to drop your pancake. It is a nice thick batter. That is normal, so you can see it's pretty decent. Now, when I did this the other day, because this isn't the first time I've done it, this is actually the second time I've done it because it was just that delicious. I couldn't help myself but do it twice. All I did was 1/4 cup scoop. I've got so many spatulas, so it's kind of funny. How many spatulas does it take to make pancakes, Christy? Apparently 3. 3 of them. I don't even need this one really anymore, but that's okay. Let's make sure it's still hot. So medium-high heat, I think, is what you usually do for pancakes. I turned it down just because I didn't want anything to burn without me. I like to try to curb that from happening. I swear this stove is so crooked. I need a new one. This is silly. I probably could have done 3 in this pan, which is what I was going to do. But no, I didn't leave enough room, so that happened. Place your pancakes better than I placed mine. You know what? I'm going to clean this up a little bit. We'll flip it around, and then you can see what these things are like, and I'll show you them at the end. Okay, I'm not sure if you can hear the squeaking of my coffee, but that happens. So once these start to bubble at the top is usually when you're good to flip. Oh, that one I think I left a bit too long. That's okay. They're not burnt. They're not burnt. So there we go. 3 flipped. We'll see how many we make. They fluff up really nice. They're really delicious. I actually prefer them the next day cold with a little bit of jam. So you want a quick but festive type of thing, maybe add some eggnog to your pancakes.